Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today's topic is about getting involved in local politics, national politics in the country that you live in, that you call home. So for example, I live in the UK. UK is my home, my permanent residence. Now you see, if you don't get involved in politics, then what will happen, may happen in the future, that a fascist, racist government in the UK in the future, 20 years from now, can build concentration camps and put you inside the concentration camps. Sadly, this is happening in China. The Chinese government is and has put over 2 million Uyghur Muslims in concentration camps. The Hindu Modi government is building concentration camps and putting the Muslims in India in concentration camps, not to mention the Kashmir apartheid, what the Hindu Modi government is doing to the Kashmiris, and of course, not to forget the Rohingya genocide by the Myanmar Buddhist military. Now, you see, and of course, the Zionist Israelis, Netanyahu, with the Biden administration's support, have murdered over 25,000 civilians. Today's date is 29 December 2023, and half of them are children. So you see, there is a possibility that if we get involved, so in the UK there is about 4.5 million Muslims, and of course there are other ethnic minority groups, and combined we make something like 33 million. And what I'm trying to say is, end of the day, for example, it is a liberation struggle. So you see, the Palestinian and Israeli conflict, it is about good and evil, and the liberation struggle, and of course Palestine, they are fighting for their freedom, for equal rights to coexist with the Israelis. But the Netanyahu government does not see it like that, because the Netanyahu government is fascist and racist. And I believe if we don't do anything, if we don't get involved in politics, then the Keir Starmer government in the future will become fascist, racist, and in some elements, Keir Starmer is fascist and racist. And don't forget, Keir Starmer, he did not, agree to a ceasefire, and also he blocked water, fuel, and food for Palestine. Now, you see, we have to get involved in politics. How do you do that? You do this by voting for local elections, voting in the general election. I understand a lot of people are disenfranchised, Labour, Conservative, Nigel Farage, they are all the same. Who cares? I don't like politics. No. You can't say that, because saying that means you are being silent, and silent means you have no participation. And therefore, you see, you are letting these political parties, such as Conservatives and Labour, in the future to build concentration camps and put you inside these concentration camps. Because this is what happened to the German Jews. Yes, although they were making a lot of money, but in 1933, they did not get involved in politics. And Hitler came into power, and then Hitler killed over 6.5 million Jews in the concentration camps. They should have got involved in politics. So, of course, we learn from history, and this is a lesson to you and me, that we need to get involved in politics. Yeah? The Muslim vote is over 4 million votes, yeah? And if we combine the other ethnicity groups, yeah, there could be, 12, 17 million votes. And what we can do is we can vote for the right candidate in the general election as well as the local election. This is very important to understand. You and me and our children going forward, we have to get involved in politics, because then you can sort things out from the inside. You can influence policy making for just causes, yeah? Policy in the sense that it is just for everyone, that it's equal rights for everyone, okay? Because if we don't get involved and if we let people like Keir Starmer carry on, yeah, and Rishi Sunak carry on, then, we Muslims and the other ethnic groups in Britain, we will end up in concentration camps. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Thank you for listening.